Hello friends, welcome to Terrifying Tuesdays, where I discuss all things relating to the creepy, the kooky, and the spooky, the latest in news and products from the world of spooky entertainment. Today I wanted to discuss and react to two new teasers that came out last week. Netflix's Wednesday and Rob Zombie's The Munsters. So here we go. First, Wednesday. Originating as a comic in The New Yorker by artist Charles Addams, the Addams family, of course, were further popularized by the successful television show from the 1960s, followed by the multiple successful reboots over the years. Often considered by many to be a fan favorite character and scene stealer, Wednesday Addams is now getting her own television series directed by none other than Tim Burton. Now, I've always thought Tim Burton and the Addams family would be a really good match. So, when I heard the official first look was coming early last week, I was really excited to sit down and watch it. Here was my reaction and initial thoughts. Nice. Ooh, there she is. Netflix woefully presents. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so, yeah, I have to admit, when this casting was announced, I don't really know much about her. Jenna Ortega, I haven't watched the Scream series. Yeah, I know I said I like spooky stuff. I like spooky stuff. Not particularly into slasher stuff. But yeah, apparently she's really good. She's really popular. I've heard a lot of great things about her. But yeah, when they announced her and I saw what she looked like, I thought she looked a little maybe too grown up for the part. I wasn't sure what age they were going for, but I didn't think they were going for adult. And she looked like an adult. But I thought I'd reserve judgment until I saw what she looked like. And yeah, she's perfect. She looks exactly the part. She's got the expression down so well. And the costuming. Let's talk about the costuming for a little bit. Of course, it's the classic Wednesday look. Nothing too new or groundbreaking here. But I like how it's kind of a combination of the different Wednesdays that have come before. She's got the collar and the cuffs of the original New Yorker cartoons and of course the Lisa Loring Wednesday from the original TV series. But she's also got the patterns that Christina Ricci had in the Barry Sonnenfeld 90s films. So all in all, a great combination of combining different elements from the past to kind of create something old but still new and unique for this interpretation. I do wonder if she's going to be wearing this throughout the show, or if since she's going to this Nevermore Academy, there's going to be some kind of school uniform she's going to have to don for the majority of the series. Either way, for one, am very pleased with this presentation of what she's going to look like, and I can't wait to see her in action in the series. Of course, I have to talk about Thing. We got a first look at him as well. Yeah, at first I wasn't too sure with the stitching and all if that was a little too much. But then I thought, no, I have to give the creators a hand for doing something new. Get it? A hand. See what I did there? Okay, seriously though, I'm still unsure about this. I mean, yeah, it's very Tim Burton, and they do seem to be going for a more darker, maybe more mature tone for this. I don't know. But yeah, no, it's fine. It'll do. It's good enough. It's Thing. With stitches added. It's just very Tim Burton. What else can one say? As long as they have the personality right, which they seem to so far, I think it'll work. With him being such an important part of this teasers, that does beg a very interesting question for me. Is he going with her to the academy? Which could be interesting. I imagine he would be very helpful in the new sleuthing she has to do, as this will apparently be a mystery series, which also intrigues me. Addams Family has always been a comedy, like comedy horror, but comedy. This one seems to have a more slightly darker, almost more dramedy tone to it, which could be a very good thing or could also go very wrong. In case you don't know, the official plot synopsis is as follows. Wednesday is a sleuthing, supernaturally infused mystery charting 16-year-old Wednesday Addams' years as a student at Nevermore Academy. Season 1 will follow Wednesday as she attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a monstrous killing spree that has terrorized the local town, and solve the murder mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago, all while navigating her new and very tangled relationships at Nevermore. Now, this both intrigues and worries me at the same time because the plot sounds interesting. Wednesday Addams solving a murder mystery actually does sound like an interesting concept for a show. And the psychic abilities? I don't feel like it's something we've seen before in the character, but it could be good if done right. I have no problem with them changing things up a little bit, adding some new stuff. The one thing that does worry me a little bit is talking about the tangled relationships. Everything needs relationship drama, especially in this day and age. That's what sells now. But I'm really hoping that this doesn't turn out to be CW level relationship drama. I'm excited for a Tim Burton Adams series, but not a CW Adams series. The show was developed and is being showrun by Alfred Goh and Miles Miller, the creators of Smallville. I haven't actually seen Smallville, but I've heard it's good. I just hope it doesn't turn out to be like CW level teenage angst and cheesy drama. That does worry me a little, but the fact that it is still Tim Burton gives me hope. And at least it's not a Berlanti production. What do I hope to see from this series? Well, I want it to be a little scary, a little funny. That is the Addams Family after all. I don't mind if there's a little bit of relationship drama, but just don't have Wednesday all dreamy-eyed and moping about not having a romantic relationship. I want to see her as the confident outsider that she's been in previous iterations, not an angsty teenager. And of course, the Wednesday teaser wasn't the only interesting thing we got this week. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I knew Rob Zombie said he was going for the look and feel, it seemed like he was going for the look and feel of the original, but I did not expect it to go this far. Wow. Are we gonna see Eddie and Marilyn? Nope, sounds like the music's dying down. Okay. All new movie coming 2022. Now in living color. Huh. So that answers a question I had.
Well, now what?
Good question, Grandpa. PG, so it is PG. Nice to have that confirmed. I mean, we already knew that, but doubly confirmed. You know, Rob Zombie, I guess, is known for more gross out, weird stuff. But he has said over and over again, this is going to be family friendly. This is going to be the tone of the original. Really looks like it's going to be the tone of the original, even more than I thought. Yeah, that's cool. Still no Eddie or Marilyn. But there is something interesting about that. If you've been following all the news surrounding this film, then you've probably heard that Rob Zombie has been taking to Instagram to announce the cast, show behind the scenes photos, and just overall build the hype for this film. And one thing he did reveal recently is that Pat Priest will be in the movie. His exact post read, "So many of you have been asking, what about Marilyn?" Well, here she is. Pat Priest is now officially part of the new Munsters movie. For once, the rumors are true. Now, that post doesn't specifically say that she's playing Marilyn, but it would certainly seem to indicate that. So that leads me to a theory about the movie. I think the reason we're not seeing young Eddie or Marilyn in any of these trailers is that maybe there will be a time jump from the original series to this movie, and maybe even Butch Patrick will appear as Eddie. Certainly not outside the realms of possibility. Either way, from returning characters like Zombo and Mr. Gateman to this teaser, which is basically a recreation, an almost shot-for-shot recreation of the Season 2 intro from the original show, Rob Zombie clearly does love and know this show as much as he claims. And there's something else, which was only in the version of the teaser posted on his Instagram, which really intrigued me as well, and that's this. Before the teaser on his Instagram, he featured the old Universal logo, but not a logo that would have appeared in front of the original 1960s TV series. No, this is the Universal logo from the films of the 1930s and 40s, like the Universal classic Munsters films that the Munsters was inspired by. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, Universal created the Munsters TV series to basically be a parody of their classic monsters in a sitcom family setting. Herman, of course, being the Frankenstein's monster, Grandpa being Count Dracula, Lily being a combination of Dracula's daughter and the Bride of Frankenstein, and Eddie being a werewolf, who, as a matter of fact, owned a werewolf doll which bore a striking resemblance to Lon Chaney's Wolfman. Why is this significant? Well, it shows me that he doesn't just understand the show as it is, but he understands the true origins of the show as the creators intended. Something that I'm not sure other remakes have understood. I was always kind of sad that while the Addams Family got several remakes which were really good, the Munsters reboots so far really haven't worked. They've had attempts that have ranged from pretty awful to pretty just okay. It seems like, though, by the looks of this one, we might finally get a Munsters reboot, which not only feels like the original show, but hopefully, with someone behind it who really seems to understand what it is, might actually give us a good story as well. So what do you guys think? Will you be checking out either one or both of these shows? Do you have any hopes or dreams or wishes or theories about what they're going to be like? Feel free to keep the discussion going in the comments below, and stay spooky, everybody.